You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
Good morning. Happy Saturday. Appreciate you guys being here. We got a bunch of folks already in the chat. Saturday. The sun is shining outside. It's a good day. I was watching a little bit of Fanboy Prime this morning. There was a cover battle going on, Neil Collects and Madam Blaster. You need to go check that out if you didn't catch any of it this morning. A lot of questionable cosplay over there, so that's all I'll say. If you haven't watched it, definitely go check that out. But let's check in with the chat before we jump into some things this morning. Look, Crucius is here as always. First one in, appreciate it. Phil is here. Let's see. Don't go breaking my heart. I like that. That could be a catchy little song there. I like that. CatFan is here. Good morning, buddy. Hope you are well. I know you had a rough week. Car accident. Man. Hope you were feeling better. I know you got a little banged up. Hope things are turning around for you. I appreciate you being here. And like I said, I hope you're feeling well. Hope you're feeling better anyway. Crazy stuff. Derrz is here, off from the first time in November. Nice. Yeah, my wife works in retail, so she works a lot of weekends too. She's actually off today, but generally works a lot of weekends. So yeah, I know I know the feeling through my wife. Not always fun when everybody else is off and you're working. John is here. Good morning, John. Appreciate you being here. And if you don't know, check out John on Instagram. John and John, let us know in the chat if this is still going on. I saw it this week, trying to raise money for Comics Will Break Your Heart, Jennifer, who is battling cancer. And she's trying to hit a goal. She's got a GoFundMe. It's been up for a while. I know I donated, a while ago. So John is doing some mystery boxes. If you donate and prove to him that you've donated, I think it's $50 or more, you're going to get your name on a wheel for some mystery boxes. So definitely go check that out. John, thank you for doing that. I know Comics with Bueller was doing some stuff to help fundraise. He had a comic auction the other day on his channel, and I actually purchased a few things. And any of his commission or money that he earns is going to Jennifer. So definitely a good cause to try to help out a friend, community friend in need. So definitely check that out and I'm catching up on the chat. So John, let us know. Tony's here. Good morning with 9-month membership. Thank you. And we've got, some membership news. We've got a cross channel giveaway going on. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. But let's see. When we hit a milestone, we have to show something. Let's see. Well, we'll give you a little bit of Remy. How's that?
Lawyer. I'm not saying a damn thing.
Thanks, Timu.
If you weren't a winner, I'm sorry, loser. You didn't get a trophy.
So, Tony, thanks for being a member for 9 months. And Remy and Angel there, if you don't know them, you definitely go check them out. Let's Talk About It, their show they do Thursday nights. Definitely need to go check that out. Great discussion. And, to see Angel's reaction to some of the shenanigans that Remy is up to is pretty funny. So, very nice. Very nice. Tony spotlighting John's channel. Very good. Gene is here. Good morning, Gene. One of our channel members. Channel member, I think, across. So Chris, like I said, Chris, the comic vet, and IzzyVerseNYC we're doing a multi-channel giveaway. And I think Gene is one of those channel members across all 3 channels, as well as Tony, as well as Derrz, I think Dr. Von Hoot. So they're going to get multiple entries into that giveaway. So really cool. All right, Tony talking a little French to Gene over here. Good stuff. Trev is here. Good morning, Trev. I know Trev was hanging out this morning with Fanboy Prime and show. Chop is here. Good morning, Chop. Appreciate you being here. Joe is here. Good morning, Joe. Appreciate you being here. I know you've been busy down in Florida. Wellbore is here. Wellbore, I hope the weather is well for you. I know it's been a cold winter in the north. So Melodope is here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Joffrey's here. Good morning, Joffrey. Let's see. Robert is here. Good morning, Robert. Appreciate you being here. Robin is here. Good morning, Robin. Robin was hanging out with Fanboy Prime and Neil and Madam this morning. Definitely need to go check that out. Phil is here. Good morning, Phil. Phil is live this morning at 11 a.m. Celebrating, I think, 3 years. So congrats to Phil. 3 years on YouTube. I'm coming up on my 3-year anniversary. April will be my 3-year anniversary. So a lot of channels started around the same time. Little COVID, some free time from COVID and being home. A lot of channels started up around that time. So a lot of people hitting anniversaries and milestones. But definitely we'll jump over to Phil's channel after we wrap up here today. Let's see. Checking, making sure I'm not missing anybody. There he is, Mr. Kenneth Bird. Good morning, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling well. Hope everything is good for you, sir. Let's see. All right, John. Yep, confirmed. Only 9 spots left, right? So, John, confirm it for me. $50 donation. You take a screenshot and send that to you, and then you'll get a name on the wheel. And if you can, maybe drop the link. We dropped a link for the GoFundMe, so everybody can check that out. So Comics Will Break Your Heart, Jennifer, battling cancer and needs some help funding, all of the treatment and things like that. So you just never know. We got some news just last week that a good family friend in her early 60s was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Which is not, it's a very aggressive form of cancer, and survival rate is very low. So just kind of devastating news. Like I said, a close family friend on my wife's side of the family, and just one of these amazing people that is so giving and just with her time and help. And just, so when we heard the news, it was just devastating. Like, here you have this incredible person who now is dealing with this, this life-changing, family-changing, health event, and it just sucks. So, comics curing cancer, helping Jen here. Comics Will Break Your Heart. You just never know, when something like this is going to pop up. Saw too. A friend of mine posted it on Facebook. And it was something I don't think I've ever seen before. It was about, you never know when your hourglass is going to run out, meaning your life, right? And it's so true, right? We all know of stories, people, family members who, just tragedy happens, car accident, things like that. So you just, but try. I don't want to talk, I don't want to get everybody depressed Saturday morning, but just a lot of different causes out there that we can try to support. So definitely go. Like I said, a community member in need with Comics Will Break Your Heart. So let's see. I got sidetracked. Jerry's here. Good morning, Jerry. I saw Jerry here. Definitely go check out Jerry's channel. He's got some great. He's working on an X-Men 1. It's a project that he's working on for another community member. So definitely go check that out. Some amazing stuff he's doing with this book. Trev, 12 months. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being a channel member. What do we play for? Trev, thank you. Shop is here, creator of the Shopverse. Definitely go check out Shopverse on IG. I saw some new stuff. Saw some Black Panther artwork. Doing some stuff outside of the Shopverse. Not just only taking community members and making them characters, superhero characters. Just saw something new. He's been doing some cover stuff. Let me grab it. Shop doing some covers. Picked up this amazing ASM 39 cover with me as Spidey. So really cool. So definitely go check out the Shopverse. Mike is here. Good morning, Mike. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Robin. Joe is here. Joseph Michael, the adventurous Joe. Joe's got a giveaway too, right? 500 subscriber giveaway. Joe is always so generous with his giveaways, so definitely go check that out. I think it closes pretty soon. So Dale is here. Good morning, Dale. Appreciate you being here. I have no idea on that one. I just that's something that YouTube controls, right? All right, Jerry's got 3,000 subscriber giveaway, and I think Jerry's almost at 4,000 subscribers. So 3,000 subscriber giveaway. You still have time to enter, and Jerry's giving away a great stack of books. So definitely go check out that giveaway. That wraps up March 2nd, next Saturday, actually. So, and I will, thinking about next Saturday, I will be hanging out with Mon Comics, Brandon, Mon Comics, Saturday night, March 2nd, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be hanging out over on his channel. And next Friday night, March 1st, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're kicking off the 2024 CBC Awards. So I'll have a live stream going over some stuff. Initially, I really want to just make sure that we've captured all of the feedback and concerns from the community. So if you have any questions or concerns, we've already met as a committee a number of times, and we have come up with some things for 2024. So, but I want to kind of just have one last opportunity to make sure that I've heard all of the concerns from the community about the awards, or feedback or criticism, whatever it may be, so that we can make sure we include things going forward. So I think we have a pretty good idea. Yes, I have. Man, I'm out of short boxes. I filled up basically all of my short boxes are full. I need to buy some more, and I've got about 2 or 3 short boxes worth of comics that I need to organize and and get together, because I had everything organized when we moved into the house in like October, November, and now things have gotten out of control. So, let's see. There you go. So there's what John's doing. And John, this is great. Great donation on your part. And I think the mystery boxes that you're putting together are a lot of X-Men stuff, because I know you're a big X-Men fan. So definitely go check that out. Definitely worth donating, and you get a chance at winning some prizes here. So let's see. Jimmy G is here. Good morning, Jimmy. Oh, very sick today. Not good. Hope you were feeling better. Let's try to cheer you up with the with the LCS dancers and your favorite redhead.
You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
So, Jimmy, that one's for you. Hope that makes you feel a little bit better. Mark is here. Good morning, Mark. Yes, I hope everybody has a great weekend. We have we've got some plans tonight. We moved end of last year, October, into our new house in South Carolina, and we're in a new development in a new neighborhood, and so there's a lot of new neighbors. It's like I said, it's an all new development, and so tonight we're doing like a potluck dinner with about 20 of our neighbors. We're going kind of house to house to like 4 or 5 different houses. One house is going to be doing drinks and then appetizers, main course, dessert, things like that. And so just to kind of meet the neighbors. So we're hosting we're doing the main course. So a couple other of the neighbors are contributing some food. And so we're going to be doing that tonight. So I definitely will not be on YouTube tonight at all for any of the Saturday night streams. We'll be mingling with the new neighbors. So a lot of transplants too. Like we are from out of state. One of my neighbors is from a couple towns over from Long Island. So we lived, maybe 15, 20 minutes apart when we lived on Long Island. And now we're here in South Carolina and we're neighbors. So good stuff. Let's see. I know I'm way behind on the chat. Just making sure I haven't missed anybody. Mark, Joseph. Yeah. I mean, you can't talk to anybody who hasn't been affected, right? In some way, shape or form from cancer. So, crazy stuff. Brian is here. Good morning, Brian. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Johnny 5 Alive. Good morning, Johnny. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. I am still way behind. Let's see. Making sure I'm not missing anybody or important comments. Slouching. Yep. So Joe's got a great giveaway, $100 gift card. That's right. A gift card of the winner's choice. So really, really generous giveaway. Definitely go check that out. Next Friday we'll be officially, announcing all of the awards. The nomination period will start later this year. So, man, happy birthday to your son, 13. My brother's birthday's today as well. He's a little bit older. He's turning 62 today, and he is about 6 weeks from retirement. He's retiring the first week in April. After he worked right out of high school. He didn't go to college or anything. He started working right away. So at 18, started working. So he's 62. So 40 something freaking years of work. I mean, the man deserves a break. So excited for him. He's going to actually come down and visit, probably like May. Come down and visit with us and see the new house and everything. So, sure. Let me check with the committee members to make sure that they are okay with that, and I will certainly do that on next Friday's live stream. We have a pretty good mix. So we had some turnover this year. We added some new committee members to try to get some fresh ideas and blood into the committee members. But sure, let me just confirm it with the committee members that they are okay that I announced their names. So, but it's a pretty good mix of peers in the community. So definitely check that out. Yes, March 1st, next Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. The live stream is set up already, so you can see it. definitely. Yeah, I order them. I usually order the short boxes online. I just go to like BCW and just order like a 10-pack because it's the cheapest way. So you eventually will use them. So yeah, happy birthday. Everybody's saying happy birthday. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah. Sup up, Jerry. Brad is here. My South Carolina brother. Good morning, sir. Hope all is well. It's not that kind of party. At least I hope it's not that kind of party. My understanding is going to be food and drinks and nothing else. At least, Ryan Riley's here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. And Brad too. Brad, right? I should mention Brad, my real estate agent. Brad helped us find the new house here in South Carolina. So good stuff. Let's see. Naman is here. Good morning, Naman, the comic bookworm. Appreciate you being here. Naman was hanging out with Roger up in Brooklyn last week or 2 weeks ago. Pretty good stuff. They went to a big comic book warehouse. Definitely go check that out if you have not watched that yet. Open nominations. Everybody is welcome on the ballot, Joe. So yep, just got to get nominated. Let's see. I got to catch up. So Rich is here. Good morning, Rich. I'm breaking Rob Fat Stack's rule. We are 22 minutes into the show, and I've still not said hello to everybody. So Neil is here, and he is Batman, or was Batman this morning on Fanboy Prime show. So definitely need to go check that out. Fanboy is here as well. He was an interesting cosplayer this morning. You definitely got to go check that out. Ollie showed up too. Madam was there as Poison Ivy. It was a good stream this morning. Let's see. Steve is here. Good morning, Steve. Appreciate you. Yes, like I said, I hope there's none of that tonight. Let's see. I think I'm finally caught up, but I appreciate everybody being here. So, a couple things to get to. We have our giveaway stuff. We have our 3-channel giveaway. I'll mention that now, just kind of get it out of the way, right? We're giving away a couple different books if you are a channel member of my channel for the month of February and March. So you basically have about a week or so left to get in. If you want to increase your chances on the giveaways, all you have to do is sub up to Chris, myself, or IzzyVerse. If you're multiple channel member of 2 channels, you get more entries. If you're all 3, you get even more. So definitely want to check that out if you're interested. And here is a quick little video to show you some of the other prizes.
Everybody love it. It's a train. Everybody love it.
So, and a big shout out to our channel members. Links are down in the description for all of the channels. So Trev the Shipping Guru, Dr. Von Hoot, Seth 11, Rob Fatstacks, The Comic Vet, IzzyVerseNYC, Naman, Comic Bookworm, Collecting with Derrz, CatFan Comicsman, J80 Hobbies, Fanboy Prime, Comics by the Bay, Joshua Anderson, Philtastic Comics and Art, S. Vaughn 82, Comiverse, Tony, Gene Malo, Madam Blaster, Cliff on Comics, Jimmy G, the Comic Guy, DAGR Cards, Remy Q Studios, and Kristen Deleon. Appreciate all of the channel members. So they are entered. Well, they will be entered into the giveaway, and we'll be doing that drawing on March 30th. Let me just double check. Yes, March 30th here on the Breakfast with Brian show. So thank you to all the channel members. Yeah, CatFan, did I see something on IG? Did you win something on IG this week? A statue or something? I thought I saw something. So, but yeah, so that is out of the way, and we're doing our chat giveaway this week. We've already got a stack of books picked from previous weeks. We have thrown in a Gary B. Need, his short story that he has done. Mr. Gary B. He was hanging out with K-pop last night. I caught a little bit of that, discussing the book. I know a lot of people have had, been talking about the book. So definitely Gary B. This Need book is, you can check it out on Amazon, pick it up on Amazon. So definitely want to try to support Gary. Cody's here. Good morning. Saw S. Vaughn pop in. Good morning, Scott. Uncanny's here. Good morning, Uncanny. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Just okay. So I took the week off. I think I mentioned this last week, Breakfast with Brian, that there was a lot of shows that I needed to catch up on. I've been missing a bunch of series, and so I basically took the last week, starting last Saturday night, off from YouTube. So usually evenings after dinner, my wife, like I said, my wife works in retail. She's usually up early, so she goes to bed early. So in the evenings, I have free time to be able to hang out on YouTube and do that kind of stuff. But I took the entire week off and I caught up on a bunch of shows. So first movie I watched was No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't think I've seen that since I saw it in the theater like 2 years ago. So got to catch that. And that was really, it was good, right? I mean, I really enjoyed it, the way they brought in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. And what really stood out to me again was William Dafoe. William Dafoe as the Green Goblin, as Norman Osborn and the Green Goblin, he's amazing. He is. You believe that man is crazy. So that was really, really fun to watch because, like I said, I don't think I've seen it since I was in the it was in the theater. So then I watched The Marvels. Because I hadn't seen it, didn't see it in the theater, and finally caught it on Disney Plus. Now, The Marvels. Let's talk about The Marvels. It was okay. I liked the Miss Marvel Kamala Khan series on Disney Plus. I thought it was, it was different. It was a different style, a different take. It's she's more geared towards a younger audience, I feel. But I enjoyed the series. But when they put her in the big film with Nick Fury and Captain Marvel and Monica Rambeau, and it didn't really work. It was too goofy. And the thing with the cats and everything, I don't know. It just seemed, when you go from a level of Endgame and with the stakes very high with Thanos and the dramatic story that they built, and Ant-Man, Ant-Man is the exception. Ant-Man's been always kind of goofy. So I get that, but the Marvels just felt, I don't know. It was okay, but it was too goofy. Like it doesn't hit the same way as what they built in that first go around with the Avengers and Civil War and all those things. So, it was definitely, special effects were okay, but just, I don't know, just the goofiness of it. And I know, look, in comic books, we get all kinds of different kinds of stories. But it just didn't do it for me. So, what are we talking about? Yeah, Marvels was okay. Let's see what Derrz. I'm not sure what show he's talking about. Yeah, I saw the trailers for that, but and I remember the Von Erich family, but not a big wrestling guy these days anyway. Otaku's here. Where is he? I saw somebody mention him. Then I watched Marnock. I don't know why I had trouble saying it. Monarch, the Legacy of Monsters on Apple TV. That was amazing. Well acted. Not so. It's a story of this secret agency that's hunting the Titans and Godzilla and King Kong and all of the monsters. And there weren't a lot of, so there's 10 issues, 10 not issues, shows, 10 episodes, 10 episodes, and it is done so well. Very dramatic, and there's not a lot of monsters. There's not a lot of Godzilla, but there's just enough in it. And the story is written so well, and there's some tie-ins to some of the previous movies. It was by far probably the best show that I watched. So that No Way Home, No Way Home was up there too. Marvels, then Legacy of Monsters, Monarch. Why I can't say that word, I don't know. Then I went to Loki season 2. I hadn't watched that, so I just watched that straight through. Let's see. Let me just catch up on the chat. There's Otaku. Yeah, we do have a fantasy baseball league, and we only had 8 members. So if anybody wants to play fantasy baseball, let me know. I'm not sure if all of our members from last year are coming back. So definitely, if anybody's interested in playing fantasy baseball, let us know. We definitely could use some more. Aggressively, I'd watch that. I think I'd watch that show. Let's see. I'm way behind. Let's see. Psychedelic Paul. Good morning. Taylor's here. Good morning. Yeah. I sometimes miss some of those hints. So there was a big twist at the end of that show, right? A character that we thought was gone comes back, those type of things. But I definitely thought it was good. Like I said, the fact that what I thought about that was it was well acted, very, very dramatic. You were invested in the characters, and typically that type of series you want to see Godzilla, and you didn't see a lot of Godzilla and the creatures, but you got just enough to keep you there. So, yeah, I know. Let's see. Let me catch up. There's Rob. Good morning, Rob. Thank you. Yes, please hit that like button. Thank you. Let's see. I'm jabbering here and not catching up. Let's see. Yeah, I saw the wrestler Mickey Rourke. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. That was, you kind of saw the sad side of professional wrestling, right? Or somebody who's trying to make it in the business. It can be. It's kind of baseball is kind of a grind because it's such a long season. So, yeah. Yeah, I heard the Airbender series. My son watched the first episode. Now he's a big fan. He used to watch the cartoon as a young kid with his sister. So he watched the first episode and said it was good. So, Rob was up late watching wrestling. So then we watched the Apple Plus Legacy of Monsters, then Loki 2. Now Loki 2, very heavy on the TVA. The whole series is about the TVA, and they're cleaning up the whole Kang thing, right? Because they're going to move away from the Kang, series now because of the stuff with the actor, off screen and his legal issues. So, but I really watching Loki. I really felt like, so it was 6 issues each, or 6 episodes. Each episode was 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. I really thought they could have done it in like an hour and a half and be done with it. Because it was just kind of just the same kind of thing over and over again. They were trying to, fix some of the timeline stuff. I really thought it could have been done much quicker than 6 episodes, and they seem to drag it out a lot. So it did set up a couple little finer points, I think, that we're going to see in the future of the MCU. But overall, that one was okay for me. Yeah. So Matt is here, Comics by the Bay. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, and that's what my kids watch. They love that. I kind of watched it with them a little bit, but they love that original first season. Let's see. Love, yeah. It wasn't bad. Like I said, the biggest criticism I had of it was that it just seemed to drag out. Like there was some stuff they included that I don't know, just didn't need to be there, I guess. Gifted membership, thank you. Comics by the Bay. Let's see if somebody claimed it. Let's see. Yeah, Loki, it definitely finished strong for sure. But like I said, I thought it was kind of I thought they could have wrapped it up a lot quicker. Let's put it that way. Yeah, no bacon this morning. I did a little, I went healthy. I went a little yogurt and granola this morning. But maybe we'll do some. Yes, agreed. It wrapped up really well. The end, the last episode I thought was really well. But like I said, it was like that middle section, like episodes maybe 3, 4, and 5 that I felt like it could have been one episode. Like it seemed like it was just repetitive. Let's put it that way. And then I watched Echo. So watched Echo this week, which was interesting. So in the intro, you see that it says it's a Marvel Spotlight. So they didn't even show the regular Marvel Studios logo. It was just a Marvel Spotlight. So I don't know if that was almost telling us like, this is crap. I don't know. It was okay. So, so the Marvel Spotlight, you don't have the regular logo, but we got a little glimpse of Daredevil. Kingpin is throughout it. We had Ronin. So we had some major characters from the MCU in it, but I don't know why they considered it a spotlight. It was kind of weird right in the intro, and they didn't run the regular Marvel, cinematic logo with it. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, I know. I'll cook some tomorrow. How's that? I definitely will watch. I definitely will cook some tomorrow. I'm killing Phil here. He hasn't watched a bunch of the stuff. I got to go back. I know Phil did a review of Marvel, so now that I've watched, I can go back. So I don't know why they did that. And then Echo, there was a couple little things in Echo where there's one scene where so we know she has a prosthetic leg, right? And so her leg gets damaged. The prosthetic gets damaged. And she goes to a family member, her grandmother's boyfriend, to fix it because he's a tinkerer. He fixes things. But so that happens in like episode 2 or 3. And then later on in the series, she is trapped. She's like kidnapped in this like workroom, and she builds a gun. She MacGyvers a gun within like 5 minutes out of some parts and stuff that are laying around, bubble gum, paperclip. She puts this gun together to shoot the lights out in the building and things like that. And so I'm watching this and I'm thinking, she couldn't fix her prosthetic leg. There was a piece broken and she couldn't fix it. But yet 5 minutes in this little workroom, she MacGyvers a gun, out of tape dispenser and a paper clip and some bubble gum, and makes this gun that she uses to get out of the situation. So I was like, this continuity wise, this doesn't make any sense. She couldn't fix her own prosthetic leg that she's had since she was like 6 years old, but she can build a gun out of tape and bubble gum in this little room. So that was a little like, what's going on here? Didn't seem to fit for me. So, yeah, Echo definitely. I thought the Kingpin stuff with her was strong. The kind of the relationship with her. They obviously tied into a lot of her, backstory, the Indian, nature of her her culture and the Indian tribe, which was pretty interesting to see. But, yeah, overall, it kind of, there was a big battle scene at the end, and there's one of the cousins comes out with a big, monster truck with big wheels to save the day. And I don't know. It was inconsistent. It had some bright spots. The king, like I said, I thought the Kingpin was strong. I'm drawing a blank on the actor's name who plays Kingpin. I know who he is, but he nails Kingpin. He's a great cast as Kingpin. But yeah, Echo was okay. And then let me see. Let me catch up on any of the. Yeah, it's true. It's true. His time is certainly divided. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't disappointed with anything I really watched this week. Michael, good morning. We want some scrambled eggs, cheese, mayo on toast. Okay, little no bacon. You don't want the bacon, egg, and cheese. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, she's definitely a strong character, Echo. And I don't know much about her other than what I've seen in the Hawkeye series. I didn't really know much about Echo. I don't know if I've really read much about her in comics. So it's definitely interesting to get a little bit more about the character's, background. So yeah, and she really thought Kingpin was dead too at that point, right? She thought Kingpin was dead. So yeah, there were some inconsistencies in the story. But there, like I said, I think there was enough there for me to at least learn a little bit more about Echo as a character. It did kind of, it did maybe set some things up because there's a scene at the end with the Kingpin about New York City and some things that we've already seen in the comics. So maybe I'm trying to be, not spoil it too much. So we'll see what happens there. Manny's here. Good morning, Manny. Yeah, and I usually don't pick up on some of those things, but that one kind of on the Echo with the fixing of the prosthetic leg and then the building of the gun kind of stood out to me. So, Secret Invasion or Echo? That's probably a good discussion because I know a lot of people did not like Secret Invasion. That's interesting. I'd probably have to go. I'd have to probably go with Echo as well. I think, at least from the Kingpin storyline, that was more interesting to me than any of the Skrull stuff that we saw in Secret Invasion. That's definitely interesting. So, let's see. And then the last thing I watched was Bad Batch. So Bad Batch animated Star Wars. This is season 3, which is the final season. Yeah, Vincent, there you go. Yeah, he's an amazing Kingpin for sure. Yeah, I can see it. I would definitely stick with it. I mean, like I said, I think there's enough Kingpin storyline in there for me that kept me interesting. So Joe's cooking tonight. Yeah, both Loki and Echo had strong, big endings that I think are going to affect things going forward. So if you don't watch any of it, at least watch the last, last episode of each of the series. I think to kind of clue you in on some things that might be happening, in the future of the MCU. So let's see. Yeah, I guess Secret Invasion has some things that potentially could lead to future, MCU type stuff, right? There was a big character kind of created at the end of that. So, but yeah, so Bad Batch. That was the last thing I watched. I watched the first 3 episodes. First episode was a little slow. Second and third episodes were really great, and that's been a fun series. I didn't watch all of the Clone Wars. I watched some of it years ago when my children were smaller. We watched some of it, and I sporadically watched some episodes. And before the Bad Batch started, there was like a little cheat sheet. You could watch like 6 or 7 episodes of the Clone Wars to kind of catch you up on the backstory, and I did that. So I haven't watched all of the Clone Wars, but Bad Batch I have, and that's been excellent. This is season 3. I don't know how many episodes are going to be in season 3. They released the first 3 week 1, and I thought it was strong. It's a great series. I'm interested to see where they're going with it. The Emperor is in it, so it's really a good. It's a good series. If you're a Star Wars fan, if you're a fan of the Clone Wars, you'll definitely enjoy the Bad Batch. So I'm looking forward to that. So that was probably, looking through this list, No Way Home was a home run for me, Spider-Man guy. The nostalgia of bringing back the old Spider-Man, that was great. Legacy of Monsters, Monarch was great for me. Really enjoyed that. And then Bad Batch. Then all the other stuff, Marvel's Loki, Echo was kind of middle of the road. Glad I watched it, so to kind of get the background on some of the things that are happening, but they were okay. Cole is here. He's a little late or early. I'm not really sure. It's Saturday, but he's wishing everybody a happy Monday. But I do hope everybody has a happy Monday. Yeah, Bad Batch is really good. That was a show that I would watch for the first 2 seasons. As soon as the episode would drop, I would watch it because it was definitely invested in that. So definitely watch that. Okay, let's get to some business. We're running late here. So this week's hashtag. So last week, if you leave the hashtag in a comment at the end of today's video, you'll get you'll get a chance for a duck for next week's video. Last week, we only had 3 people enter. Only 3 people left the hashtag. That was Evil's Comics, Collecting with Derrz, and CatFan Comicsman. So they are all getting ducks in today's race. We're not even gonna pick a winner. We're just moving all 3 in. But this will be for the last deck of the month, and we'll pick our prizes. So definitely get in. And then if you want a chance for next week to get a duck for March, you just leave a comment after this after the live wraps up. Leave a comment with the hashtag CBCA, and you'll get a chance to enter. So we are kicking off the CBC Awards next Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, March 1st. Join us. So TJ's here. Good morning, TJ. But definitely, that's close, but it's not the hashtag. And Derrz, speaking about video game news, Battlefront. So the Star Wars Battlefront game, they're remastering it. They're making some online play. They're adding some new content. So the old Battlefront games, they're remastering for the PlayStation 4 and 5. So looking forward to that. That was one of my favorite Star Wars games back in the day. So definitely, if you're a Star Wars fan or ever played Battlefront, definitely be on the lookout for that. I think it comes out in March or April, so I think it's pretty quickly. Yeah, I figured, Cat Fan, you needed a little good luck this week, so Why not? Why not? My giveaway, my rules. I can do what I want. I haven't watched Super Mario Brothers movie. That's one that I got to put on my list to watch. So, all right, we've got 34 with us, 23 entries. We'll give everybody a couple more seconds, and we're giving away, a healthy. We've got this stack of books here. We've got. Let me get rid of this. We've got this stack of books that we picked in the last few weeks. We've got the Gary B. Need, and we're going to pick 5 more books from the giveaway bin, and this will go out to somebody this week. So, give everybody. Oh, that's funny. I've never played Animal Crossing. My kids have, and yes. I remember them, the turnips. Yes, I remember that well. All right, we've got, let's see, get back to CBC. We've got 24 out of 35. So get those hashtags in if you have not yet. Give everybody a couple more seconds because we're going to wrap it up soon. We've got about 9 minutes for Philtastic Comics and Art kicks off, and he is celebrating 3 years on YouTube. So definitely go check that out. Let's see. Batman and Rats, Neil's new catchphrase. All right, here we go. We're going to run it. 3, 2, 1. Good luck. This is for the last duck of the month. And who are we putting on the list? Taylor Winder, and he already has a duck. So he is getting, and is certainly rigged now because he now has 2 ducks on the race. Wow, congrats. All right, so let's remove that. Let me share my duck race. So here is the list of everybody. Trev the Shipping Guru, Lacrucius, Taylor Winder, Trev the Shipping Guru 2 times, Steve White, Evil's Comics, Collecting with Derrz, CatFan Comicsman, and Taylor Winder times 2. So those are our lucky ducks. Let me hide that. Let me clear this and set it. We're gonna go 1 minute. And we'll shuffle. Good luck, everybody. This is for end of the month giveaway here. I think there is a food race that you can do, and there are hot dogs available. So Evil's Comics out in front, and Steve White, the plain duck and the unicorn duck. Never a good sign to be leading the race early. 30 seconds left. Anybody's race. He is a pretty unicorn. What do we got? Taylor Winder's got the he's got the hat on there. What else? Where is the other one? Oh, and he's the purple duck. 12, 10. Who's Derrz on the end? Who's the end here? Who's on the end here? Derrz. It's going to be Derrz. It looks like it's going to be Derrz. Derrz wins. He never wins duck races, has just won a duck race. And who? Steve White second, Taylor Winder third. It looks like it's a photo finish for 4th place, Trev the Shipping Guru. I don't want to scroll down because we don't want to see where CatFan Comicsman ended up. But congrats, Collecting with Derrz, Adam. So let's pick you 5 more books. Let's see. We have a full new short box, so we're finishing up this box, and then we're going to move on to a new box altogether. we're going to pick the front one. We're going to pick the back one. And we're going to pick 2 more. We got 3, 4. Well, front to back, back to front action. Oh. All right. So let's see. Well, we've got some 2099 Doom. Or no, this is just 2099. Number 1, 2099 Omega. We've got the Runaways. Number 6. Let me get rid of that. We've got the Trial of Magneto. Number 5. Well, we've got a Trick or Read. Dark Spaces. Scott Snyder presents. So that means any of the free comic book day, we got to pick another one. We randomly pick another book out. We've got Return of Wolverine, number 1. That was the book I just picked. Good looking Wolverine cover. And then we've got the first appearance of Hulk 2099. 2099 Unlimited number 1. Get your spec on right here. There you go. So congrats, Derrz. You've got a big stack. You've got a copy of Gary's. And I think you've read this already. So if you want me to prize tag somebody who doesn't have a copy or send us along for your giveaway, let me know. And you've got this huge stack of books. You've got about 20 books coming your way. So congrats to you, sir. Let me just catch up. Yeah, it's a good chunk of 2099 for you. So, CatFan for the need. CatFan doesn't have this. We can send him this copy because I know you already have a copy. I saw you do a review of it on Instagram. Got it. CatFan it is. Let me make a little note of that. And I'll include some other stuff in there, CatFan. I know maybe I'll find some Star Wars books or something for you. We'll add a little something to that to the pile for you for sure. If we're sending you out a package, but yeah, that's really all I got for you this Saturday. We'll jump over to Phil's stream in about 2 minutes. Philtastic Comics and Art celebrating 3 years. I know his son's birthday was just this past week as well. I think his son just turned 2. The 2 or 3. Forget. But his son celebrated his birthday, so happy birthday to Phil's son. Happy birthday to Chop's son. Happy birthday to my brother. A lot of February birthdays. So, let's see. But yeah, congrats. Have a great weekend, everybody. Let's see. What are we going to leave? We haven't played this in a while, and let's leave you on a real something toe tappy. Get you a little happy, but have a great weekend. Thank you to all the channel members. Like I said, you've got to the end of the month, February, and you got an extra day, February 29th, to get a membership on one of the channels to get entries into those 3 slabs that we're giving away. So, but let's leave you with a little Dr. Von Hoot. Thanks again for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody.
From the spiral dimension.
still here?
It's over. Go home. Go.